Blood is the most familiar fluid in our daily life, and each individuals have different types of blood. Every day we wake up, wash our hands, study like us now, and eat breakfast, lunch, dinner, and play outside, and listen to music, what I most like, and again sleep. While doing all of these things, different types of blood are circulating in our body every second. But it seems like ancient people understood blood a bit different way from we do today. It is the picture of Aristotelian four elements, which means whole world is composed of basic four elements. An ancient Roman physician-philosopher Claudius Galenus developed it into hypothesis of basic four bodily fluids. According to him, the most important bodily fluid is blood, and the red color of blood is used to show the activeness of living things, like in ancient cave paintings. Or it is believed as sacred fluid, like Jesus' blood. This kind of spiritualized perception of blood starts to be modified by British Dr. William Harvey. This simple but very logical experiment changed people's perception. The famous philosopher Descartes developed the idea and finally made mechanism theory. According to him, heart is corresponding to pump, and muscle and bones are in charge of pulley in our body. The influence of Descartes finally led the English physician James Blundell to conduct human-to-human blood transfusion for the first time in the world. At last, people start to understand blood from somewhat mysterious field to scientific way and think it is controllable bodily fluid. Karl Landsteiner is the Austrian-American biologist and physician who won the Nobel Prize, who first made the basis of ABO blood group system we even use today.
There are 4 different blood groups based on types of antigens on the surfaces of the red blood cells. People who are type A have A antigens, and those who are type B have B antigens on the surfaces of their red blood cells. Persons who are type AB have both A and B antigens, and those who are type O have neither A nor B antigens. The serum of people with type A blood contains antibodies against type B antigens, and the serum of people with type B blood contains antibodies against type A antigens. Type AB serum contains neither antibody, and O serum contains antibodies against both A and B antigens. If blood from a person who is type B is transfused into a person who is type A, antibodies present in the type A blood react with the surface antigens on the incoming red blood cells. This leads to complement fixation and lysis of these cells.
It is clear that the most interesting, important, and amazing fluid in the earth is blood. Even the structure and property of blood is clarified. Until now, we humankind cannot make a drop of blood. That's why we see the blood in a little different point of view. And blood, the most strange fluid, have 2 different phases. When it is in our body, it becomes essential, precious fluid for us. Also, it becomes the symbol of life. However, if the blood comes out from our body, we feel fear. It even symbolizes death or pain. Although the blood is studied in very scientific way more than 200 years after the era of William Harvey, we see the blood in a sacred way or mysterious way even today. It is the 2 different phases of blood. In other words, paradox of blood. That is also the reason why we should study more about blood.